we're at Station Park in a very wet night with Ali, Nicol and Stephen Bain. Ali, the last time we met we were discussing the West Highland Way. Where are you up to on the West Highland Way?
Yep, very well prepared now. We've the last time I spoke to you, we didn't have our accommodation sorted, we didn't have any transport sorted. We had sort of feelings that things were going to be happening, but they're now fully booked. We have now, just tonight after the meeting, we have now got £6,200 in donations that have been pledged, so I'm delighted with that. I mean, my initial target was 5,000, which we took last year for Ben Nevis, so absolutely delighted with that. In terms of the logistics, everything is pretty much set to go now, so we've got everything finalised tonight at the meeting. So it's just a matter of now of just taking, a little bit more money, as much money as possible. As I'm looking across now at the cow shed, which is the money is going to be earmarked for. So that is the vision, and that's what this is all about. So,
how long is it going to take you to do the West Highland Way?
It's going to take us 5 days. We start on the 1st of September, and 5 days. So generally we're going to do roughly 20 miles each day, with the exception of the last day. The last leg will be about 15 miles from Kinlochleven to Fort William. So we also have, as well as the 16 guys doing the 15 guys doing the full walk, we have 16 people joining us at Kinlochleven for the last leg as well. So Heather Stevenson from Uncle Bob's has very kindly put a bus on for that. So thankful for her for doing that. So it's another income stream for the fund as well. So we also have, I should also mention, Ken Finnerty from 24/7 Nairn Taxis. He's set up a minibus for us as well, for the duration of the 5 day, the main event. So we have a support vehicle that he supplied, so I'm very grateful for him for doing that also. So
this means you're going to be coming back to one place every night?
Yeah, we're going to be based in, it's Kirkton Farmhouse, which is just outside Craiglanlarrick. So it's sort of roughly halfway point. So the first day when we go to Mulgai, it'll be the 47 miles, but thereafter it'll be, there'll be, at some points it'll only be like 8 miles between us finishing our walk and going back to our base. So so it's a central point, and it's worked in really well. We also got a donation of £250 towards our accommodation costs as well. So that was an enormous donation. So that's helped us considerably. So with Heather, Ken, and this enormous donation that's came in, it would have been a lot harder to facilitate all that. So as I say, we're pretty much good to go now. So 3 weeks just past Monday, and we'll be setting out from Mulgai for real. So
not long now.
Yeah.
I understand as well that there's now been an addition onto the part that you were doing, and that Stephen and the kayak club is.
Yes, that's correct. I'd probably best pass it on to Stephen, because this is what Stephen's a member of the Nairn Kayaking Club, and he's came up with the idea to combine the event with what we're doing with the West Highland Way. So it's what initially started off as a 5 day event has turned into a sort of 10-day event. So I'll pass you on to Stephen.
Well, I think the idea there was that I felt a bit sorry that it was just finishing in Fort William with that, because Ali's done a lot of work before when we climbed Ben Nevis, so it was a great idea as well, and a great bit of fun. But several members of Nairn Kayak Club wished to do the Great Glen paddle, which involves a paddle from Fort William back to Nairn. So it seemed a nice fit that we're able to take the baton from the Centenary Baton, actually, from Ali, and change over hands. The Centenary Baton was an idea I had there, which involved the older branch. Now the older branch is actually quite significant to Nairn in that the older trees are always found at the river, and they do signify Nairn. In fact, the Nairn County previous logo used to involve the older tree in its badge, so it seemed quite significant that in the centenary year we can actually use the older tree and indeed the branch to form a connection with the kayak club and the football club. Of course I'm involved in the football club as well. We actually then will give the Centenary Baton to Ali on the start of his journey at Mulgai. It will be carried all the way through to Fort William and then pass to the kayak club to paddle from Fort William back to Nairn, and we will take 5 days to get back to Nairn as well. There's various points on the way, Gairlochie. We then go up to Fort Augustus on the third day. Fort Augustus through to Doors is going to be a potential world record attempt for the kayak club, the fastest crossing of a kayak in between the 2 points, Fort Augustus to Doors, and that's 5 hours 19 minutes, so we're quite hopeful of beating that as well. Bit more publicity for the town and indeed the Nairn Kayak Club. And we'll then get back to Nairn on the Tuesday, the 9th of September, but we then wish to hold a mass paddle on the 20th of September, where we can try and again join up with the football club and hand the Centenary Baton back to Ali to complete the journey from Mulgai to Nairn. At that same time we'll do a pipe band march to the links and hopefully involve as many supporters of Nairn County as possibly can. So I'm looking forward to that.
So it's going to be a huge round trip then?
I think it'll be a very long trip. I think Ali's somewhere in the region of 96 miles.
Yeah, 96 miles, yeah.
The paddle is a further 82 miles back to Nairn, and indeed one member of Ali's party, David Walker, is also going to be doing the paddle as well, and that's a time of us waiting until the Ali does a changeover. So it's another 82 miles for Davy to do, so that's quite an effort in its own right. With regards to Centenary Baton, it's probably quite important I mention that it's been donated by Green's Nursery, and they've also given us a bit of sponsorship for that. The baton will also include panels made up by Fast Fix Nairn, who were very supportive towards our club and indeed has given us a donation towards the Ground Improvement Fund as well. And Embroidery Designs also did the logos, which will also form a feature of the Centenary Baton.
So it's not just the money raising for the Ground Improvements Fund. This is actually for the centenary. It is the centenary year.
It's a centenary year. The Kayak Club, we're a charity in our own right, and to date we've raised £2,000 for our club towards the youth section of that. But I have spoken to certain members, and we will make a donation back to the Ground Improvement Fund from the money we raise as well.
Well, that's great, guys. I hope you all have a great time and that the weather is a little bit better than it is tonight. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
Good luck.